So, here we are at the precipice, the summit, the tip of the iceberg. So, I'm turning down all the video game noises. It's going to be at the very limits. Because of the fact that this is such a momentous moment for me. I've played every Borderlands game available except for the VR version and Tales of the Borderlands. I mean, like, mainline Borderlands games. I've never gotten a character to level 70, and I'm near to the point where I can truly say I have a level 70 character, and I've got butterflies in my stomach. I got goosebumps, because it's like I'm at level 69. That's one level away, and yeah, I have been completing the very first quest or mission over and over and over and over again, because there's a ridiculous amount of experience points you get from it, and the original grind I was doing for getting experience was starting to slow down to a tiny, insignificant amount of XP per kill. This is the run. Within, I'd say, I'm gonna make a guesstimation of 20 to 25 minutes. In 20 to 25 minutes, I will be at level 70, and I will achieve something that has taken me about 3 days time of gameplay with Claptrap, my personal favorite character in Borderlands history. And I'm not kidding when I say that. And it's why I'm kind of sad that this is the only game Claptrap will probably ever be played as in. Playable. Because I love this character. I love how this character plays. And frankly, I don't feel comfortable playing any other character in this game. I mean, I've gotten close to it with a couple of characters. I've gotten, I've gotten Baroness and Nisha to, like, the end of the game with the first playthrough, but never went through each and every playthrough and went through it all and fought for a victory. This is the victory. This is the run, and you're gonna see me save quit a whole bunch until I get to about level 70. When I'm about at level 70, when it's like square inches away, I'm just gonna keep playing till I get to level 70. So we're gonna do the grind for a little bit, and then we're gonna just play till I get it. I am ready. Let's do this.
Hunter, and thank you for answering Hyperion's summons. Unfortunately, the Helios space station is currently under attack by insane
For fun, I might mention kind of the past about me and Borderlands. And maybe somewhere out there, maybe the guys, maybe, Gearbox and 2K Games, maybe they somehow see this video and maybe appreciate, the love I have for the Borderlands series. I truly do love this series, and as weird as it is, I liked Borderlands 2, but I like this game more for some reason. I mean, it's of course because I'm playing as Claptrap here, which it's definitely a treat. Thank you, by the way. But I think it's just for the fact that this game series has been a part of my life. I mean, I probably shouldn't have been playing it as young, but I at least understood, you know, video games are one thing and real life's another. I played Borderlands 1 probably when I was, I'd like to say 12? 11, 12 years old. It was the first actual loot and shoot, as they're called, as the genre is. It's one of the first game series that I ever truly played, and I loved it. I loved it, but at the same time, I didn't quite understand it as much as I do today. And it was a game series I played through with my brother, of which, if you're looking for his YouTube account, it is No One's Stupid on YouTube. He posts some memento stuff. He mainly does it for memory's sake, but I mean, I still feel like anyone who makes a YouTube channel, I feel like anyone at least should be given the chance to have some viewers, have some people appreciate some of the things that you create, because I feel like everyone should be able to, like, even for someone who doesn't maybe like want to make this a thing, or you know, want to be, you know, known for making something or whatever. You know, I still think that, you know, you should check out his stuff, or check out anyone's stuff. Like I said, though, I played through the first Borderlands game with my brother, where he played as Roland and I played as Brick, which was the most fun I ever had during the time, until Cromer. If you don't know who that is, look it up.
You're the one to my dub.
Oh, I just heard that.
You saved
anyway,
my life. Thank you. Sorry. Heart's pounding. Never been shot up.
But it was my true introduction, and I remember you know, playing it so much, and yeah, I got to the point where I was kind of starting to get tired of it, and I stopped playing eventually.
Hey, just let me activate the defense.
And so it came to this point where, yeah, I was wondering if there was going to be another Borderlands game. I was wondering if, you know, the series will continue, if the series will get better. Oh, it got better. Don't get me wrong, Borderlands 1, a cult classic. I think it's like up there with like all like the different kind of games out there. I think it's one of those games that like everyone remembers, like, yeah, that's a good game. Quick side note, if anyone who plays through the Borderlands series basically reaches the end of the Ultimate Vault Hire mode, which, by the way, if you do, good job, because it's tough. Not so much on this one. It's tougher on Borderlands 2 because of the slag system, or whatever. But it's easier on this game, so if you ever reach the end and you are like, huh, I still want to play the game, you know, want to collect all the new stuff, I don't want to just sit and run around and kill things, you can just have to play through the game again, maybe even farm for, like, if you're not on PC and you don't have the community patch, that way you can kind of go through the game and maybe get something you didn't get the last time at level 70, you know? That's just whenever you're choosing your playthrough, press triangle to reset your run, basically, or your playthrough. Your can't think of the word. Your journey. Yeah, it works. But basically, I was incredibly excited whenever I heard that Borderlands 2 was coming out. And once again, like, it was a couple years after Borderlands 1, probably...
Hello, Vault Hunter. and thank you for answering Hyperion
15 years old?
Unfortunately, the Helium
16?
space
I'm not
station is
sure.
currently under attack
Because
by
I've
insane
kind of,
military forces.
I haven't
Please
entirely
get this
lost.
device. Now it's follow me.
I'm not really
I can
good
take
with
you to your contractor
remembering
liaison.
things exactly. A lot of my family can back that up, and friends. Holy crap. But I definitely remember the fact that Borderlands 2 was a game that I was so excited for. It had all these new characters and new play styles and everything. And I immediately picked up Zero, and my brother picked up Axton, which in a sense was basically Roland, but not Roland. And once again, played through the game, had fun. I had a lot of fun with that. And once again, eventually, unfortunately, I got tired with it. And then the DLC came out, and I was back into it. Basically, it was kind of a back and forth in between with the DLCs coming out and it getting more and more exciting.
People think robots can't feel pain, but we
And
actually feel it in
it
slow
got to this
motion
point
with great intensity.
that
This robot died in horrific agony.
I was so shocked at how good the game series had gotten.
Experimental prototype
And
FR4GTP.
I can't remember if it was a
reporting
year
for
or
duty.
two or 3 or something like that. But then Borderlands the pre-sequel came out, and I feel like, and it's this one, and I feel like this was the game that I truly liked the most. Because in the previous game, it set up Handsome Jack as this big villain. We seem to have a lot of issues, and this game kind of, and pre-sequel explains this. And yeah, it's not as long, it doesn't have all the DLCs that Borderlands 2 had, but I feel like it's still an amazing game. Not to mention space. Who doesn't love space? I mean, probably people who are terrified of space, but still. I felt like it was my favorite game. It's still my favorite, one of my favorite games of Borderlands, especially for the fact that I get to play as Claptrap, which, as I said, has been my personal favorite character out of everyone.
Holy crap! You
Like
saved my life.
every single character, I think he's my favorite character. Like even more than like Tiny Tina and Mad Moxie, you know, Brick. Despite the fact that I love Brick as a character, he's awesome. Creed the Psycho, Gage the Macromancer,
Hey, just let me
Claptrap
activate the defense controls. A few seconds, we'll have turrets,
is
force
just
fields, laser
great to me.
wires.
It's the character that always tries to help, but no one cares about. And I guess in some weird way, I relate with that because I do my best to try and help whoever I can. You know, specifically family. I feel like family is a very important thing in this world. And you know, Claptrap tries to help people and nobody cares. And I kind of feel like that's where the lines cross, where I feel the same way. Because sometimes you help so many people and no one cares. Or you try to help even a few people and they, don't say thank you, they don't try and pay back in kind. They just kind of use you. And I kind of feel that's how Claptrap must have felt all the time.
And thank you for answering Hyperion
Especially
summons.
in certain points of this game, which I will not spoil, because if you haven't played this game, or any of the Borderlands games, go pick them up, go play them. Borderlands 1 is probably incredibly cheap at this point, despite it being a, once again, a great game. And the Handsome Collection, which has Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel on it with all DLC together, probably is like 20, 15 bucks on Xbox One or PS4, so definitely worth the price. It's definitely
Let me open this door.
worth it.
Open Open for me, Odor.
And so I've mentioned my time with the game,
Let's go.
which, by the way, I played through Borderlands pre-sequel with, once again, my brother, as well as one of his friends. I can't quite remember which friend it was, but it was the three of us playing together. And James played. I think James played as Athena. And it was probably, yeah, like I said, once again, a wonderful game. I love this game. And I feel like overall this entire series has kind of been a helping hand throughout the years. Kind of been the thing that I come to whenever, you know, I'm bored with something, and I can just come back to the series and I can find things to do. Like, people have created so many challenges, like the Allegiance run. There's like equipmentless, you know, runs. And so much else like that people have done with this game. And people have made the community patch for the PC, you know, PC ports of the games, which, you know, changed the game up a little bit. I mean, I like it, but I mean, I like PC gaming, and I also prefer console gaming because that's where I'm nostalgic with. Ooh, that sound every time.
Surrender before it is too late.
Resort to your nearest escape ship.
I thought, what was I saying? I got a high five.
Could you help me up?
We're like those buddies.
Or, you... Holy crap!
But basically,
You saved my
it was a
life.
game series that
Sorry. Heart's
was
pounding.
so
Never been
fun
shot
to
up.
play through.
Kinda fun.
Like, even multiple
Actually,
playthroughs. You could
look,
play as
these
different
crazy bastards
characters,
attacked
see
Helio Station
how
right after I
all
sent
the
for you
characters
guys. If we can
work,
drive them
see the
off,
builds,
we'll be free to go
you know,
after that
make your
vault on the
own
moon's
builds.
surface.
Like I've done so. I absolutely love the build I have.
Hey, just let me activate the defense control.
The build I have probably, which is the explosive and friendship build, which kind of hard to explain on how you use the friendship build by yourself. I'm gonna explain that in the course of this video because I've got plenty of time. Because I got to farm for XP, so that way I can get to level 70 tonight. Which, once again, so excited because never done that before. But I definitely feel like this is a game series that is very important to me. And honestly, I would love to make a lot of content for this game. For those who don't have PC or don't choose to play on PC, and maybe they want to play the game normally, and they maybe want to, well, not normally, I'm not saying the people using community patch aren't normal, they're you know, wanting something to spice up the game. I understand that. And by the way, the community patch is for both Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. I'm not sure if there's one for the first Borderlands, but there's one for Borderlands 2 and Borderlands pre-sequel. I know that, at least.
The whole story? Right
Um,
Yeah, Lilith is dealing
yeah.
with that Guardian thing and we're bored.
But make it sound more difficult.
And change the names of the chumps you killed.
So I hope,
Okay.
you know, that anyone out there watching this right now maybe knows of this game and you know, chooses to go pick this up today. I hope whoever's watching out there, I guess enjoy. You know, and I hope you're enjoying this little video, this little trip down my memory lane with the Borderlands series, and just, you know, thinking back to days past that were unbelievably fun for me. And I mean absolutely fun.
Evacuate. Helios is under
I
attack.
don't think there would be any other game series that would be perfect for a group of friends that are looking for a fun game to play on the couch together. At least no, I think this game is all the way up to 4. I think both games are all the way up to 4 players. So 4-player co-op, even if it's on one screen. And 4 friends all with their own consoles or PCs, and they're playing this together. I feel like these games are a journey for every group of friends. Because you go through so much with this game, you get to enjoy the story, you get to know the characters, you get to collect all the loot, you get to find the legendaries in these games. In certain cases, some of these games, the pearlescence, seraph weapons, if I'm correct on how to call that, seraph weapons, even the Easter eggs. There's some crazy funny Easter eggs in this game.
Attention, Hyperion.
In all the
Your
games,
Helios
really.
space station now belongs to the Lost. So before it is too late.
So I hope this is a game that some people might think about picking up. I hope this is a series that some people will wind up picking up. Because this is fun for me. It's fun for a lot of people. And it's, it's not quite, it's not exactly hyper easy to play
Holy
through.
crap! You saved
But at
my
the same
life.
time, though,
Thank you.
I feel like it's
Sorry.
also,
Heart's bounding. Never been
you know,
shot up.
fun for anyone who isn't wanting to go onto Call of Duty and immediately get stomped by everyone out there who, is a better shot, or whoever's camping the corner with a shotgun or
Hey, just let me
whatever
activate
in the
the
game.
control.
So I truly, personally feel like this is the game you definitely play with friends. So yeah, I've probably been rambling a lot over the past who knows how many minutes now. I've forgotten how long I've recorded at this point. But I definitely, as I've said way too many times, I sound like a broken record, but I love this game in particular. I do. And this character. I think the best way to put it about this character, especially, that's so fun to play as with this game, is on how random it is, and on how surprisingly good playing by yourself is. Like, I'm kind of shocked, especially if you're someone who likes to use explosive weapons. Explosive weapons are perfect with Claptrap due to the fact that he has the Boomtrap class skill tree, excuse me. Did not mean to burp on mic. I apologize for anyone who's grossed out.
Right now?
Yeah.
But basically, the Boomtrap skill tree is basically the Torg skill tree. You are Torg Trap incarnate, which I feel like is the perfect term for it, because you are all about explosives. From an explosive nova that happens every time you shoot, which I don't have equipped because it's not good for all builds, and not for my personal favorite build. Just to be able to get the crazy pirate ship mode that you can get with his action skill, it's a lot of fun. And for the fact that this game and this character is in a FPS game where you not just, shoot enemies, you level up, you collect all sorts of crazy weapons, and you slowly learn, what works. I feel like that's perfect, especially for, whoever you choose, which I'm gonna go back to talking about Claptrap skill trees. But basically, you want to do the most damage with Claptrap you build for torque weapons, which are these explosive weapons that I'm using right now,
Reporting for duty.
and TDR guns, because when you reload them in Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel, you throw them like a grenade. Don't ask me how it works. It works.
Help! Lots of help! I got no idea who these asshole troops are or why they got a murder on for this space station, but they got
And then
my
the
men.
friendship skill tree, basically, it makes you, it gives you more survivability. Being down, your bleed out timer's shortened. You're given a lot more healing opportunities from elements, which you don't necessarily need, because if you perked into the killbot skill on the boom trap skill, you get health every time you kill an enemy. I just did some weird whistle noise.
Go away!
And
What? Oh, never mind. It's just you.
yeah, you can get healing from the friendship skill tree. You can get a nova that happens whenever you lose your shield.
In that one show.
When you lose your shield with
Holy crap!
that
You saved
skill,
my life. Thank
it
you.
releases a mega nova around you.
Hearts
If your
pounding. Never been
allies
shot
get touched by the nova, they're healed, you get healed, and it deals a
Look,
lot of
these
damage
crazy
to
bastards
enemies.
attacked Helio Station right after
Which
right
it does explosive damage, so if
there.
you're
Free to go after that
if
vault.
you've already filled out the boom trap skill tree, you're gonna
Hey,
do
just let me
a
activate
lot
the
of
defense.
damage. And I mean a lot.
A few seconds, we'll have turrets, force fields, laser
Anyway, I
wires.
think I'm getting to the point where I'm almost there. I'm right there, about to level up
Critical
and get to
failure.
level
Helios
70,
defense systems are being jammed.
which means this video is
Jamming signal
coming to a
originates
close
from
very
Alpha
soon.
Pandora's
And
Warning.
I just want to say, for anyone out there who hasn't clicked off the video, or sat through, and hopefully enjoyed yourself, I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed hearing my story of, you know, playing through the series.
Who's she? She seems angry.
I hope that if you haven't played this game, I hope you're willing to play this game with whoever out there you may have around you. May it be your friends, your siblings, heck, if you can, maybe your parents even, if you're, you know, if you're still, you know, at home with the parents and, you know, you decide I'm gonna pick up this game, maybe I can, maybe me and dad, or me and mom even, or something, can go play this game. You know, go out there and do that. I feel like this game's a bonding experience.
Hey, it's that Colonel! Execute plan
It's
to shoot that
absolutely
shit in the
fun.
head.
Hello, Jack.
And I think that's the entire, you know, reason why this game series has continued. And it's continuing. We're getting Borderlands 3 in a matter of months. Which once again I'm so excited for. I'm absolutely excited, and I'm wondering how they're
Okay,
going
that's
to,
unnerving. Run!
you know, take these past couple of games and continue the story.
Oh, perfect. She destroyed the ships.
I'm not sure how much more they can,
What the
you know,
heck
how
was
much
that
more they
creature?
have, you know,
No
in
idea,
their
but I get the
minds
feeling it could
for the
kill us with
series.
brain, so, you know,
I don't know how they're going to expand on it, but I'm absolutely excited. And once again, 2K Games,
Nothing,
Gearbox,
sir,
if
nothing.
anyone out
Everything's
there
fine. Just,
of those group,
one of the
of those
contract
two
units said the French
companies
missile light
hear
socket,
or see this or whatever,
that you are there to observe Pandora, nothing more.
I hope
If
you
incur
take into
any
the mind the
damages
fact
to the
that
Helios space station, I
your
will
games
personally
have truly been a part of my life.
losing connection.
Have they taken up a lot of time in my life? Surprising amount. Have they been, you know, perfectly, you know, fun? Yeah. Though, of course, there are some hiccups in games, but still. I'm grateful that I've been able to play through these games.
Son of a...
especially the memories that I have
I want this station and
made
I
with
want to
my
save the
brother playing
universe.
through these games. It's been a blast. And I'm so excited to continue the series from Borderlands. So once again, I'm probably going to rebound on myself here. But if you and your friends, family, whoever out there that might want to play a game with you, if you haven't played this game yet, go play it. Go play it today, tonight, wherever you are in the
They're
world.
just murdering workers.
I
And us,
truly
we don't
feel
move it.
that if you play through the series, you're truly going to love it. If you enjoy RPGs, if you enjoy shooters, all that together, if you enjoy all that, I think you're gonna like the series. I really do. So. Ooh. Okay, I'm selling all these shields because so many shields. Well, I definitely won't need money. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that too. Yeah, that too. That. Keep that. Wait, did I? Oops.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Okay, well, I've got a stupid idea. We're gonna head to that
So, yeah.
moonshot cannon. Follow me.
I've said
you
my
mentioned
spiel.
a moonshot cannon?
My
Basically, a huge gun that
story,
shoots supplies down to
my
the moon's
whatever.
surface like at about 1,000 miles an hour. We're gonna get in one of those containers and escape
Thanks
that
for
way.
listening.
Is
I think
that
we're gonna
kill us?
write out the rest of this video
Be a pretty cool way to die. though, huh?
to the moment I get to level 70. And I'm
Moonshot cannon, move in!
ready. And I'm probably going to make videos of me hunting down legendaries, seeing if I can get as many legendaries as possible, and maybe even have a legendary in every single item slot. You know, chosen type. Like I really want all the Tor legendaries. Oh, that was awesome.
You'll find out.
Nah, I want to know now. Athena, who are the soldiers?
Abandoned Dahl forces who went insane and wanted to stop Jack from getting to the vault.
Hey, spoilers.
No. I always want to know all the things immediately. Like how I skipped to the end of the Sword Share trilogy. Super weird that Daniela just chokes on a cookie and dies.
What? Spoilers!
Deal with it, hashtag deal with it.
And that little dialogue there is the perfect reason why I love this game. Seriously. It's serious, but it's not. It's serious, but it's not. It knows when to crack a joke, and it knows when to get very serious. That's what... I think that's the best way to explain how this game series is.
I guess.
Oh, look at the damage. Hey, give me a high five.
Give me 5.
Hey. Give me a high five. Thank you.
Get away! You pink nose noodle!
That wasn't even... Wow, that didn't give any experience. What the heck?
That's what people look like inside?
That makes me
Man,
kind of
that
sad.
guy really likes fire. Elevator's over there. Let's go.
Evacuation in progress.
Explosions! Exciting.
That's what I said.
We can get in the moonshot up there. Let me get the elevator.
So I think I'm going to
Somebody's jamming the
kind of
elevator
skip
up there.
ahead. Well, I'm not going to skip
Alright,
ahead.
weird idea.
You're going to skip ahead
let me
to
load.
basically the moment I get to level 70. I feel like this was taking a bit too longer than I thought it was, because I thought with that boss I was going to get a lot of experience, and that would be like, oh, look at that, level 70, job done. So I'm going to skip you guys ahead.
Shot cylinder
So
right
I'll see you guys in, well, you'll see me very soon, but I'll probably see you, well, I don't see you
Come on, get
guys.
to that giant
That'd be
bullet
weird.
shaped thingy. Clock's a ticking. Ooh, watch your step. That'll be a hell of a fall.
I will do my best to not fall to my death. I am inside the moonshot
So yeah,
shell.
Hold on,
See you
I'm
in a
gonna
bit.
spin the cylinder.
well, I think these last two missions should do it.
There was no film in the cameras. Just kidding. Joke. Don't freak out. Deadlift, that guy I asked you to kill, just ordered a bunch of inspirational posters.
I have motivational issues.
I think
Head to his
that
ship
we're
and put them
about
up
to
everywhere.
get the
Here,
last
take
bit of
the
levels I
posters
need,
And the delivery confirmation.
which I am
I need you to get that delivery
glad that I
confirmation
finally got to
signed
this
before
point.
you put the posters up.
Yeah, that's right, I can't use vehicles at the moment. That's right. Also, I kind of like the fact
Once
that
upon a time,
Borderlands
there was
3
this
sequel
moon. Then some
was
military
the
dudes came and
one
started
game
mining.
that you
They
you were
delved all
basically
deep and
playing as the
greedy and
villains,
crap. Moon cracked
except for
open, people
Claptrap.
died, no one lived happily ever after. Finn, what do you think?
Because Nisha was a bad guy, Wilhelm was a bad guy,
I think there might be
Athena
another
wasn't
one in my
though.
old camp.
But it's just so weird for the fact that you could play
Overrun by
as
Kraken
two of the bosses, two of the,
They killed him.
one of them's not quite a boss, one of them is. Two of the bosses from Borderlands 2, and that's pretty insane. And for the fact in the end you were working for the bad guy all
There once was a
along.
Kraken named Flamey.
So
He jumped out of the crack and bit Janie. She blew
I
up
still
in
feel like
space.
in a way
Now
you're
there's
playing
no
the bad
trace
guy.
of the Kraken who dared such
And then
covenant.
you get to play as
I didn't know the Kraken created Kragons. Also, you scare me.
Fair enough. Good
you
feedback.
play as
Oh, that reminds me,
Hammerlock's
though. Flamey's
sister,
son owes me a lot,
Sir
but he's still
Hammerlock
out
from
there.
Borderlands
Track
2.
him down and get it
He's
for me,
an
yeah?
awesome character, as well as the Jack's doppelganger.
That's
Yeah, the
great,
one
thank
character
God.
that
Big. Kill it.
one character that's always been like, who
Vengeance.
exactly was
This
that
one is
character?
called Baby Kraken Goes on an Adventure.
I mean, you do know who
Baby
the character
Kraken
is.
crawled out
His
of the
actual
crack
name
of
was
his
Timothy
mouth.
Lawrence before
They
he
saw
became
strange
Jack.
three-legged creatures and
Well,
thought, they must be
became.
food. So
But
Baby
I'm
Kraken and
super
his mum
curious
raided
if
the
he's
camp.
somehow gonna
Flamey
be
tore a
in
two-legger
Borderlands
up
3
pretty
as a
bad, and
NPC,
Baby Kraken killed another
because
one.
I'd kind of
Then
like to
Baby
see
Kraken
that.
ran
Be
away like a
interesting.
little
You know,
stupid piece of shit.
how is he
That one must be
living knowing the
corrupted or
fact
something, I
that
don't know.
how is he
When I was
living
back
and
while
how's he
I ran
doing
another
knowing
one
the
about
fact
how
that
you killed an
he has the
evil fire
same
monster.
face as the person that's
Can I be a wizard?
that's basically the entire reason why so much terrible things happened. Or did he even survive? Because he could have just been, shot at one point and that's it. So, I think this is it.
Some publishers are
We've
interested,
made it.
but only if I cut out the parts where people and baby Kraken.
We're there.
I was like, nah.
we've reached the precipice. There is nothing more to do. Well, other than a full playthrough of me going through the game.
Why did I just say that?
But yeah, we have reached the end of this video. Thank you for any of you who have sat down and listened to what I had to say, watched what I was doing. By the way, if you're interested in the build, take a snapshot and see what you can do with it. Use a lot of Torgue weapons, by the way. That's the key. As well as a element like heavy grenade, like shock, because shock is probably the best element in this game. By far. Except for explosive, technically, but I mean that's just me. But basically, and finally, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, go play this game. Play Borderlands 2, play Borderlands 1, play the whole series. Go check out the other things like Tales from the Borderlands and the VR version of Borderlands 2, which I still haven't gotten and played, which I'm still curious about. And go have fun with it. This series is a blast. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, do whatever you like. I'm Taraganuva20. Thanks for watching.